Of an independent Palestinian state. They are not currently
So they have no sovereignty.
We are trying to establish sovereignty for the Palestinians.
But currently they don't.
We are trying to establish it for them.
Okay, so can you think of any other, how does this compare to Taiwan, for example?
I think this is
no, in terms of your belief in sovereignty. So you have a one China policy as it relates to China and Taiwan, which indicates that Taiwan is not sovereign, and yet you treat them as a sovereign entity, maybe not a state, but a sovereign entity. With the Palestinians, do you treat them with the same kind of regard, that maybe they're not a sovereign state, or you do not recognize them as a sovereign state, but at least they have a right of self-determination?
So we do not treat them as a sovereign state, but we are trying to establish an independent Palestinian state.
Okay.
No, just let me get to the answer. And we do support self-determination for the Palestinian people.
Okay, but they do not currently enjoy the administration's thinking, and previous administrations' thinking as well. They do not enjoy the rights of sovereignty that, say, Israel or Jordan or Australia or Madagascar have.
So I don't know what you mean by the question, but we do not recognize them as an independent state. That's a factual matter. But we are trying to establish.
And thus, they have no right or claim to sovereignty.
They are not a sovereign state at this point, but we are trying to establish them as well.
All right.
Very quickly, to Matt's point, is the Biden administration ever going to reopen the consulate for Palestinians in Jerusalem? And if not, why not?
I don't have any update on that matter. It's something that we continue to look at. Go ahead.
The Secretary raised the point that the Secretary said back in 2021 that this would be done. It's 3 years later. What's the holdup?
And it's something that we continue to review, but I just don't have an update.